Now we solve some more problems. Now first we take this problem. Expand this function e raised to power z upon z minus 1 square about z equal to 1 in Lorentz series. So the function is this, and we have to expand this about z equal to 1. So here we see that about z equal to 1 means we have to expand this function in the powers of z minus 1. Okay, so we have to write all the we have to expand this function like in the powers of z minus 1. So we can see that here we have z minus 1 square. So this is already the power of z minus 1. But in the numerator we have e raised to power z. Okay, so we have to change this. So how we can change this? We can write this function fz as e raised to power z minus 1 plus 1. Okay, because this is z, so we can write this as z minus 1 plus 1, and upon we have z minus 1 square. Okay, now we can write this e raised to power 1 into e raised to power z minus 1. So this is e into e raised to power z minus 1 upon z minus 1 square. Okay, so here we can see that this is a constant, but here we have e raised to power z minus 1. So now we can directly write the expansion of this e raised to power z minus 1. Okay, so if we write the expansion, so this term we can write here e raised to power e upon z minus 1 square, and we can write the expansion of e raised to power z minus 1. This will be 1 plus z minus 1 plus z minus 1 square upon 2 factorial. We are using the expansion of e raised to power z. This will be 1 plus z square by 2 factorial plus z cube by 3 factorial and so on, and plus z minus 1 cube upon 3 factorial. Okay, so this is the expansion of e raised to power z minus 1. So here we can see that we are getting all the terms in the power of z minus 1. Here we have z minus 1, here we have z minus 1 squared, z minus 1 cube and so on. Now we can multiply this inside. This 1 upon z minus 1 square, we can multiply this inside. So this e is outside, and now when we multiply this, this will be 1 upon z minus 1 square plus, when we multiply here, this will be 1 upon z minus 1 plus, when we multiply here, we get 1 upon 2, 2 factorial is 2, plus when we multiply here, this is 1 by 6 and z minus 1 remaining. So z minus 1 upon 6 and so on. We can write more terms. Okay, so here we can see that we have got this expansion. So in this expansion, this is z minus 1 to the power minus 2. This is z minus 1 to the power minus 1. That is negative powers of z minus 1. This is constant term. And now here we have positive power, z minus 1 to the power 1. That is positive power of z minus 1. And the next term we get z minus 1 squared, z minus 1 cube and so on. So we are getting all positive powers of z minus 1, negative powers and constant. It means this is a Lorentz series. Because in Lorentz series we should have positive and negative powers, a combination of positive and negative powers of the term in which we have to expand. Here we have to expand about z equal to 1. That is, we should have powers of z minus 1. Okay. If the positive terms are not there, but for Lorentz series the negative terms must be there. Without negative powers, series cannot be Lorentz series. Now we have this problem. Find all possible Taylor and Lorentz series expansions of the function fz is equal to 1 upon z plus 1, z plus 2 square about the point z equal to 1. Okay. So here we are given a function fz. We are given a point. We have to find the series about this point z equal to 1. And the question is all possible Taylor and Lorentz series expansion. And here the region is not given. So first we have to find the region, that in which region we can find Taylor series, in which region we can find Lorentz series, and after that we will find those series. Only the point is given that we have this point about z equal to 1. It means all the series should be written in the powers of z minus 1. Okay. So first of all we have to use partial fraction to decompose this function. We are given that fz is equal to 1 upon z plus 1, z plus 2 square. Okay, so we can write this a upon z plus 1, we are using the method of partial fraction, plus b upon z plus 2 plus c upon z plus 2 square, because here we have z plus 2 square, so we will use this method. Okay, so now we have to find the values of a, b and c by taking LCM, and by comparing we can find these values. So I am writing directly. We will get a equal to 1, b equal to minus 1 and c equal to minus 1. So it means we can write this function as 1 upon z plus 1. So the value of a is 1. The value of b will be minus 1. So minus 1 upon z plus 2. And the value of c will be again minus 1. So minus 1 upon z plus 2 square. Okay. So we have decomposed this function in this form: 1 upon z plus 1 minus 1 upon z plus 2 minus 1 upon z plus 2 square. Okay, so we have this function now. Since we have to find the expansion about the point z equal to 1, that is, we have to write in the powers of z minus 1. So now we again rearrange these terms as this is z plus 1. So we can write in the power of z minus 1 as z minus 1 plus 2. Okay, we can write z plus 1 as z minus 1 plus 2 minus. Again, we will write this as z minus 1 plus 3. Okay, after solving, we will get z plus 2. And here we write minus 1 upon z minus 1 plus 3. And here we have whole square. Okay, so we have written all these terms in the powers in the term of z minus 1, z minus 1, z minus 1, z minus 1. So this is our finally fz. This fz we have written in this form. Next, we have to find the regions. So in which region we have to find these expansions. Okay. So first we see that this the point z equal to 1. Suppose this is z equal to 1. Okay, this is 1. This function fz is not analytic at z equal to minus 1 and minus 2. Okay, so here we have, suppose this is minus 1 and this is minus 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3 and so on. So here we see that we have to find the expansion about z equal to 1, that is we have to take a circle with with center at 1. But the function is not analytic at z equal to minus 1 and z equal to minus 2. It means z equal to minus 1 and z equal to minus 2 point should not be there. So we will make a circle of this is our center. Okay, and we have to make a circle of this distance, and this distance is 2. That is, this radius of this circle will be 2. So we will make a circle. Okay, this distance, you can see that this distance is 2. So we will make a circle of radius 2 here. Okay. So we will make a circle of radius 2 here. Okay, we have got a circle of radius 2. Again, we have one more point z equal to minus 2 at which the function is not analytic. So now we make a circle of radius from here to here. That is, you can see this distance will be 3. From this is the center. So 2 plus 1. So this distance is 3. So again we make a circle of radius 3. Okay. So we have got these two circles. So now we can see that there are 3 regions. One region is inside the smaller circle. The second region is between these two circles. And the third region is outside this bigger circle. Okay. So we have 3 regions now, and we will find the series in these 3 regions. Okay. Because we have, this is asked that we have to find all possible Taylor and Lorentz series. So there are 3 possible regions. The first region we can write as, the center is 1. So we can write as mod z minus 1 less than this radius is 2. Okay. This is the first region. Now the second region is mod z minus 1 greater than 2 less than 3, because this is 2 radius, this is 3 radius, so we are taking the region between these two circles. And now the third region will be mod z minus 1 greater than 3 outside this bigger circle. Okay. So these are the three regions in which we have to find these three series. Okay. So now first we take, since in the first we can see that here we have mod z minus 1 less than 2. It means the region inside this circle. So we can say that we will get a Taylor series because we are taking all the points inside this circle. So we should get a Taylor series. So we will see that how can we find this series. So I have written the final form of this function here, and I have written the regions here. Okay. So now first we are taking the first region, mod z minus 1 less than 2. The first region is mod z minus 1 less than 2. It means we can say that this is mod z minus 1 upon 2 less than 1. Okay. And also here, because we have z minus 1, so either we can take z minus 1 common. If we take z minus 1 common, it will be 1 plus 3 upon z minus 1. Or if we take 3 common, so it will be z minus 1 upon 3 plus 1. So we will see what we will take common, but we have to take such that the term should be less than 1. Okay. So here we can see that since we have mod z minus 1 upon 2 less than 1, so if we write, or directly if we divide this by 3 on both sides. Okay. So if we divide by 3 on both sides, so we can write this is mod z minus 1 upon 3 will be less than 2 by 3. We have divided by 3 on both sides, and we know that since 2 by 3 is less than 1, so we can say that this mod z minus 1 upon 3, this mod z minus 1 upon 3 is less than 1. Okay. So now we will write these terms in these forms. Okay. So the first we write this fz is equal to, here we have to write in the form of z minus 1 upon 2. So we will take from here 2 common. If we take 2 common, so 1 by 2 is outside. So this will be in the denominator, this will be 1 plus z minus 1 upon 2, and I am taking it into the numerator. So this will be 1 plus z minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 1. Okay. Now here we will write in the form of z minus 1 upon 3. So again we will take 3 common from here. So if we take 3 common, so 3 is outside. Okay. So this will be 1 plus z minus 1 upon 3 raised to the power minus 1. And the third term we will take again 3 common. So when we take 3 common, the outside is 3 square, that is 9. So 1 by 9, 1 plus z minus 1 upon 3 raised to the power minus 2. Okay. So these are the 3 terms. Now we can expand these 3 terms by using the binomial theorem, binomial series, because here we have this z minus 1 by 2 and this mod z minus 1 by 2 is less than 1. Here we have z minus 1 by 3 and this mod z minus 1 by 3 is less than 1. Mod z minus 1 by 3 is less than 1. So we can expand by using the binomial series. So now we expand this. So this is 1 upon 2. We are using again the formula 1 plus x to the power minus 1. So that will be 1 minus x, x means z minus 1 by 2 plus z minus 1 by 2 square minus z minus 1 by 2 cube and so on. This is the first expansion. In the second term, again we have minus 1 upon 3 when we expand this. So again we use the same formula. So 1 minus z minus 1 upon 3 plus z minus 1 upon 3 square minus z minus 1 upon 3 cube and so on. And in the third term, we will use the formula 1 plus x to the power minus n. Okay. So that will be 1 minus nx plus nn minus 1 x square upon 2 factorial minus and so on. Okay. So we can write 2, 3 terms here. So I am writing this here. So plus minus, this is minus 1 upon 9. Okay. So we have 1 minus 2 z minus 1 upon 3, okay, plus या आएगा यहाँ पे minus 2 minus 1 upon 2 factorial z minus 1 upon 3 square and so on. We can write some more terms, okay. So due to lack of space I am writing only 2 terms here. Now we multiply all these terms and we can arrange these terms. Here we will see that here we have this is 1 minus z minus 1 upon 2, that is the power of z minus 1 is 1. Here we have z minus 1 power 2, 3, 4 and so on. But here we have z minus 1, z minus square again. So we can collect all these terms and we can write the final series. So I am writing the final series. So this will be equal to fz is equal to, we can write the final series as this will be 1 upon 18 minus 7 upon 108 into z minus 1 plus 11 upon 216 z minus 1 square and so on. So after collecting all these terms, here we have z minus 1, here we have z minus 1, here we have z minus 1. So we will collect all powers. Similarly, we have z minus 1 square, z minus 1 square, z minus 1 square. So we collect all powers and we collect all the terms. After adding and subtracting, we can get this. So this is the final series fz. So we can see that here all the powers of z minus 1 are positive. Here we have power 1, 2, 3 and so on, and this is constant term. So it means this is Taylor series because all the powers are positive. There is no negative power, so it is Taylor series. And we also see that inside this lower circle, inside this smaller circle, there is no point at which the function is not analytic. It means the function is analytic inside this circle. So we should get a Taylor series. Okay, so this is Taylor series. Now in the second region, so the second region is mod z minus 1 greater than 2 less than 3. Okay, the second region is this. So here we can write this as, by the first inequality we can write this as 2 upon mod z minus 1 less than 1, and in the second using the second inequality we can write this mod z minus 1 upon 3 less than 1. Okay, so this is the region between these two circles. So we should get a Laurent series. So again we have to write this function in the form, we can write this as fz is equal to, so from the first term we can take z minus 1 common. If we take z minus 1 common, so this will be 1 plus z minus this 2 upon z minus 1. So from here we take, if we take this z minus 1 as common, we will get 1 plus 2 upon z minus 1. And if we write in the numerator, this will be 1 plus 2 upon z minus 1 to the power minus 1. Similarly, from the second term, we have to write in the form of z minus 1 upon 3. So we should take 3 common. So if we take 3 common, we will write this as 1 plus z minus 1 upon 3 to the power minus 1. Now in the third term again we take 3 common. So since this is square, so we get 1 upon 9, and this will be 1 plus z minus 1 upon 3 to the power minus 2. Okay, so again we will expand these 3 terms by using the binomial series, because again you can see that 2 upon mod z minus 1 is less than 1. So here we can use the series, and mod z minus 1 upon 3 is less than 1. So we can use these 3 series. Okay. So now we expand this. This will be equal to 1 plus x to the power minus 1. So we use this series. This is 1 minus 2 upon z minus 1 plus 2 upon z minus 1 square, and minus 2 upon z minus 1 cube, and so on. This is the first expansion. Now in the second expansion we write this 1 upon 3. Here we will write this as 1 minus z minus 1 upon 3 plus z minus 1 upon 3 square and so on. And in the third term we will write like this as minus 1 upon 9. Again we use 1 plus x to the power minus n. So this will be 1 minus 2 z minus 1 upon 3 and plus minus 2 minus 2 minus 1 upon 2 factorial z minus 1 upon 3 square and so on. So again we collect all these terms. Here we see that we can multiply this 1 upon z minus 1 inside. So this will be 1 upon z minus 1 minus 2 upon z minus 1 square and so on. And here we multiply this 3 inside, this 9 inside. So after collecting all these terms, we can write the final series as, so this will be fz is equal to, so the series we will get this as 1 upon z minus 1 minus 2 upon z minus 1 square plus 4 upon z minus 1 cube and minus 8 upon z minus 1 to the power 4. Okay, and some more terms are there. Minus 4 upon 9 plus 5 by 27 z minus 1 minus 2 by 27 z minus 1 square and so on. Okay, so here we can see that we have some negative powers of z minus 1, this is constant term, and some positive powers of z minus 1. So in this way we have expanded this function in Laurent series about the point z equal to 1, that is in the powers of z minus 1. Okay. Now the third case, in this case we have mod z minus 1 greater than 3, that is the point outside this larger circle. So again we expand this function about the point z equal to 1. The third case is mod z minus 1 greater than 3. So again we can write this as 3 upon mod z minus 1 less than 1. We can write like this inequality. Also for this term we will write 1 upon, because we can write this as 1 upon mod z minus 1 less than 1 by 3, and when we multiply by 2 on both sides we will get this 2 upon mod z minus 1 is less than 2 by 3, and since 2 by 3 is less than 1, so we can write this as 2 upon mod z minus 1 less than 1. Okay. So again we expand this function fz as, so fz is equal to, from here we take z minus 1 common. So in the first term if we take z minus 1 common, we can write this as, this will be 1 plus 2 upon z minus 1 the power minus 1. And from the second term, since we have to write in the form of 3 upon z minus 1, so again we will take z minus 1 common. So if we take z minus 1 common, this will be 1 plus 3 upon z minus 1 to the power minus 1. And from the third term, again if we take z minus 1 common, so outside this z minus 1 square, and this will be 1 plus 3 upon z minus 1 to the power minus 2. So similarly we can expand these terms Here we use 1 plus x to the power minus 1 formula. Here we use 1 plus x to the power minus 1, and here we use 1 plus x to the power minus n. So as in the previous two types, we can again expand this function. We can find the series when we expand this. So this will be 1 upon z minus 1. This is equal to this will be equal to 1 minus 2 upon z minus 1 plus 2 upon z minus 1 square. Okay, this is the first expansion. In the second expansion, we have here minus 1 upon z minus 1. So minus 1 upon z minus 1. So when we expand, this will be equal to 1 minus 3 upon z minus 1 plus 3 upon z minus 1 square, and so on. And the third is minus 1 upon z minus 1 square is outside, and we expand 1 plus x to the power minus n. So when we expand here, this we can write this is 1 minus 2 3 upon z minus 1, and then plus minus 2 minus 2 minus 1 upon 2 factorial 3 upon z minus 1 square. Okay. So we can collect. First we multiply this 1 upon z minus 1 inside here. We multiply this 1 upon z minus 1 inside, and this 1 upon z minus 1 square inside. When we multiply all these terms, and then we collect the terms to get the final series. So you can do by yourself. We can multiply all these terms inside, and we can add or subtract the similar terms to get the final series. So in this way, we have expanded this function fz in three series. In the first region, we get Taylor series. In the second region, we get Laurent series, and the third region, again we can say that we are getting Laurent series, because here we are getting negative powers of z minus 1. So we are getting Laurent series. Okay.